over total control as dictator of America. Some of the wealthy families in this country, okay, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, they decided we needed to have something like that here. And they approached a former general with the Marine Corps, General Smedley Butler, and they proposed to him that they would put up the money to fund a whole several 100,000 revolutionaries, and that we would have a coup in the United States of America, and they wanted Smedley Butler to be the new dictator, military dictator of the United States. Smedley Butler, to his everlasting credit, said to himself, this is treason. And he didn't really say anything to them, but he went along with it for a little while until he could figure out who was behind it, what all they were doing. Then he went to Franklin Roosevelt and told him what was going on. And of course, Roosevelt had a real bad problem. If he got up publicly and said this is what was going on, it could shake all the financial institutions of this country to the bone. The Federal Reserve System would be in a shambles. There could even possibly lead to some sort of civil war. So what they did was leak this story to the papers. Most of the papers around the country never even bothered to report on it. New York Times did report on it. Congress held some hearings for about 2 years until everything died down. They basically confirmed everything that Smedley Butler told them, but then that's where it was left. It was like, a lot of these people who were involved in this fled the country at the time and only later came back. So don't believe that there can't be an attempt at a coup in this country, because there was in 1934. Thank you for bringing that up.
Thank you for this presentation today, and thank you for having the courage to bring this information forward to us. And I'd like to know if you've ever heard of a document called the Protocols of the... I wonder if you've heard of a document called the Protocols of the Elders of Zion?
Yes. Let me address this real quick. I addressed this in Rule by Secrecy. He's asking about the Protocols of the Learned Elders of Zion. First and foremost, yes, it is a hoax that was perpetrated by the Tsarist police during World War I in an effort to try to stigmatize the Jews in Russia at that time and gather support for the Tsar. However, the tenets of this thing are too serious, too detailed, too thoughtful. If you'll go back, you'll find that some of the alteration they did was change Sion, S-C-I-O-N, to Zion.